So I just logged in, walked out, peeked out this door, and Thunderstorm has gifted us 2 skeleton horses. I ain't even mad. Welcome back, everyone. This is Zade. We are back on the Too Crafty Vanilla SMP Minecraft Server, and I'm a derp. As you saw on the start, I've got some skeleton horses over here. Pretty sweet. It seems like eating food has been laggy since this new release. It was actually like that. So we're in pre-release 4 now. Pre-release 3 was doing the same thing. I don't know if it's the server or the releases, but yeah. So we have 2 skeleton horses. Yippee! I don't know where the other 2 are. There's usually 4. But eating food, it's like I have to eat longer before it eats. But nothing else feels laggy, so that's weird. So I said I was a derp. I just recorded a whole episode, I thought. And then I stopped it, and I realized somehow I never hit the record button. So I'm looking at it right now, and definitely says it's recording. Sure, that was cool. Yeah, looks like somebody's making something over here. Maybe Dee's finally going to build whatever she marked this little spot off with, but I don't know what she's going to do with the rights, because she called this spot's the Master Swirl. King Z is iconic. He's changing his name, but his computer also might have died, so we'll see when he comes back. Master Swirl claimed this spot. I claimed the tree. JPlays claimed that little piece of the tree up there. Might have a neighbor soon. So I'm a derp. I had some really cool stuff happen too, and it's not on camera now, so that's cool. So we'll just jump into it. But before we do, I have a question. I would like you guys to give your feedback in the comments. I have been putting out videos a little less frequently and trying to get more things done in between. Do you guys like that? Or would you rather that I put them out a little more often, maybe a little on the shorter side, and kind of do little bits of building on camera and have kind of more frequent, less progress between each episode? Or do you guys like the slightly less frequent, more progress stuff? Let me know. In the last episode, I mentioned we were going to do stuff with villagers today, and that is true. That is true. We're just going to get a little bit going there. But I want to show you a couple things first. But we're going to make the rounds, starting with this golem farm. It has issues. Now, I suspected that it was the fact that this is sized slightly wrong. I think the center of the village is off, and sometimes the golems were spawning on the edge and dropping down, because we keep finding golems walking around out here. And they walk up that hill right there, and that turns off the golem farm, because that puts them inside the village. I don't want to mess with it, because it's somebody else's build. It's Ramuko's. So I decided to build my own. But in the pre-release, we just updated today to pre-release 4. They also fixed a bug that apparently golems were spawning inside of blocks sometimes. So I don't know if it was a center issue or if it's an issue of they were spawning in the blocks and somehow getting out. Either way, more iron. Can't complain. It's over there. It's over there. Let's walk that way. I did, while we're over here actually, we'll go around the building this way. Ramuko has his villagers over here. Inside his house is where they actually breed, and he has this little trading hall going on here. His sorter's back through this door right here. It is getting out of control. Yeah, I stole 2 villagers out of there for my own purposes. I'm sick of waiting for him to get stuff hooked up. He's just too busy with everything, and we don't want to wait any longer. So I borrowed 2 villagers permanently. No, but nobody tell him. He doesn't need to know. Okay, he doesn't need to know. It's a secret. So let's see. Real quick on the way over to where we're going. In pre-release 4, they finally fixed the bug that allowed you. You couldn't put water on top of water. They fixed that. So now I have a kelp farm over here. You can see I harvested it in my bags just a moment ago on camera, but not really. But it's made so I can come down here, walk in, just chop all the kelp down, and then it'll float up, and I can just swim through the little hole and grab all that. It grows pretty fast. We're getting a lot, so I'll need that for the tower. So that's good. That's a good thing. Let's go over here. So the first thing we need in order to have villagers is a breeding center. And if we're making a breeder, we might as well go with my combo design. So here's the base of my Iron Golem Farm. This is the first level. And let's have a look. So I've just got these pillars going on. Kind of a 3D thing. Got the mossy cobble in the center as the corner of the actual build, and then these mossy stone bricks around it, and then iron bars give it some cool depth. And I wanted a pillar that would look strong enough, like it could actually support going way up into the sky and holding in another layer. So that's what I was going for. I think it looks pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think. And then I just made the rest of it. These are bone blocks. Got these. Kudos to Master Swirl. He has an AFK skeleton farm, and he has a ton of bone blocks, so he let me come and steal some for this design. And why do I hear lava? Funny comment. My wife saw this after I built it, and she hasn't played Minecraft as much lately, so she doesn't know like all the new updates and stuff. So she didn't know there were bone blocks. So she saw this, and she asked me what block it was, and I told her they were bone blocks. And she said, "Oh, what are those?" You know, and I told her you make them out of bone meal. And she said, "So you made the villager's home out of skeleton bones?" Yes, I did. It's morbid and funny, and I like it. But I did. I totally did. So this really cool moment happened when I was totally recording. I came up here to show the inside of the farm and how I moved the villagers around. So I went over to Ramuko's thing, and I stole 2 villagers, and I brought them up here. And I got up here, I wheeled them down, and we put them in, and I built a little water elevator, and I just shot them up here. And I was talking about the skeleton bones, and I got up here, and there was a skeleton horse, one of the ones you activate when you walk towards it, just chilling up here. So I'm here talking about skeletons. I walk up, there's a skeleton horse. I came over, lightning strikes, 4 guys pop out, skeletons on each one. Me and this cool dude here. What up? What's up? He remembers. We're battle buddies now. We killed all the skeletons. So now I have a skeleton horse breeder up here. So now we suddenly have 6 skeleton horses. It was a really cool moment on camera. Wish you guys could have been there. But yeah, that was disappointing. So yeah, that didn't work out. But anywho, so what happened is I brought 2 villagers up here, stuck them in, threw them some carrots, potatoes, that sort of jazz, let them breed until they were all filled up. I left another torch over here. And then I just went through and I built these little spots here where the villagers are. You can see they're all encased in glass. There's 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and 4 on the back. So that's 10 total. Takes 10 to spawn a golem. There's a golem. And this village can support 11 villagers, so it'll activate our breeder. So I just I walled off the edge with cobble, just kind of like that, you know, and then I shoved them in with mine carts, broke the mine cart, shoved them in the hole, put a lid on. Did that till we were all the way done. And then when we were done, I just went over to the center, and I bred up a couple extra villagers, and I stuck them down there. So I just broke a hole, shoved them into the water. There's a librarian, a toolsmith, and a weaponsmith down there to get us started. I didn't get a single farmer, so we need a farmer. But other than that, we're good to go. So all we have to do to get the golem farm going is just shove the water around the edge and then build a kill box at the bottom, and it's good to go. Let's see. So I also, on camera, totally on camera, this totally happened. Before we came over here, I was checking out this stuff before I started recording, totally started recording the first time. And I could hear zombies in this hill. So there's these holes everywhere that I've been filling in, just putting a layer of cobblestone, covering them with grass. And I came running through this cave. I was like right here, and all of a sudden the zombie sound got really loud. So I dug this tunnel, hole like 4 blocks or 5 blocks. There's a skeleton and a couple zombies right here. So I started lighting up this cave just real fast. Didn't want a million zombies right there. And I got over to here. It was dark up there. That just goes right there and then pops out again. Came down here that way. Way down there was already lit. Way down there was already lit. if we come around and like down, we'd been through this area in the past, but I hadn't gone up here or here. Ran over here, just did a little bit of lighting, like maybe 5-10 minutes. Check it out. Zombie spawner. So all this stuff in my bags. Gunpowder, got 4 gold, golden apple, saddle, which is cool because I have 6 horses now. Got a name tag. Got a couple zombies over by spawn that need a name. Probably maybe use it on one of those. Got a disc, all that fun stuff. But now I have, if I want to make a spawner, we have a spawner. So we can potentially make an XP farm out of that if we would like. Also, I found out recently that the zombies, if they drown, they turn into the drowned. A very creative name, I know. And they drop gold sometimes, apparently. So that might be something we want to look into. But, yeah, so all I've got left now is to take these villagers. I'm just going to have to, for now, I'm going to have to manually breed them. Give them carrots, give them potatoes, all that jazz. Let them breed up until they get to, until I get a farmer. And then off to one of these sides, we'll have to pick a side. I'll build a little area with the farm. There's a new trick that a lot of people have been using. We'll definitely be trying it out. You get a zombie or a pigman, and you stick them on an edge, and you put some trapdoors around them, and they will scare the villagers. But they can't see the villagers, but the villagers see them basically, and so or something like the adults don't see them because of the height level, and I don't know. I have to look into the trick, but it'll scare the villagers so it's more efficient. That's the point. And then we just got to hook it up so we can get them in the trading hall, and we can start trading and all of that jazz. So that's the next project. They are currently sitting right underneath this hole. So the first thing to do is move them off. I'll just push them like right in here. We'll build a kill box. We'll breed them manually until we get a farmer, and then we'll build a little farm area for them to automatically breed, and we will be good to go to start filling our trading hall in the next episode. The other thing that just looked weird, I had to break it off. So the other thing that I did when I was totally recording the first time was I had this moment where I was like up here, and all of a sudden I looked at the tower and I realized that there's this cobblestone sticking up. And I was like, I didn't put that there. So we ran over to look what it was. And we'll do that now. Again. And as we're running, just again, like I said at the start of the episode, I am trying to keep my videos from now on. I want to try to keep them under 15 minutes most of the time. I feel like that's easier to keep up with. And, there might occasionally be something that's going on crazy where we go a little longer. But usually I'm going to go for 10 to 15 minutes. But let me know if you guys would rather have, an episode where, like today, we don't really do anything on camera. We just look at everything on camera, and I talk about all the stuff I did previously. Or if you guys want me to do them slightly more often and just have a little less progress between episodes, maybe do little things on camera together. Which kind would you prefer? Let me know. But I don't know who this was. But they put, "Hi, Zade." So I'm guessing it was either Randomobsessor or Master Swirl, though I know King Z or Iconic, I think I mentioned, is changing his name. He was over here before his computer died, so I don't know which one of the three it was. I'll try to figure that out. But one of them says hello. Yeah. So, there's my skeleton horse farm. It was really cool, and they all spawned right in front of me. I'm sad that wasn't really on camera. Oh, I let everybody down. Oh well. Yeah. So, villagers, next episode, we'll start feeding the trading hall one way or another. Yeah. Even if I have to manually breed every single one of them. Hopefully we can get a farmer really soon. But I'll definitely have the kill box hooked up, and I'll be breeding some villagers. We'll get a tunnel hooked into the thing. It might be a temporary thing. We'll get more permanent as we get the right stuff. But that's gonna do it for today. I feel like deja vu, like I just said this like 20 minutes ago. Oh man. Whee! Look at my kelp. Anyhow, that's gonna do it for today. Whoa. There we go. Thanks for watching. As always, I can't walk this way. Wow. Okay, so apparently you can't look at yourself in the water. It pushes you in. What is going on? All right, forget that view. Forget that view. We're not exiting on that view today. Thanks for watching. That was really loud. As always, have a good one. See you next time. Bye-bye.